Have you ever considered the fact that there can be potential downsides to positive thinking? For one thing, it merely perpetuates the past. Hello and welcome everyone, Martin Petkov here. Lately I have been using an app called Undo. Daily it's delivering to me at random times snippets of insights. They're like little awakening calls to get me out of whatever I'm thinking about and return me back to the present moment. The other day I received a notification that struck a chord deep within me, and it was the following: positive thinking perpetuates the past. Now, there was an immediate recognition that there is a lot of truth and depth into that statement, but I must admit that it took me a couple of hours in a discussion with one of my clients to really unpick the deep meaning of that. Now, the idea of positive thinking can be seen in many different ways. On the one hand, it's about seeing whatever happens to us in a more constructive attitude, reframing how we see things so that we can make better use of them, create better narratives about our experience, and move forward. On the other hand, though, positive thinking can be seen merely as an antidote, or rather merely as a coping mechanism with dissatisfaction from the present or frustrated expectations about the future. Very often, instead of accepting reality as it is, we're trying to convince ourselves by creating that story, which is called positive thinking and which is sold by the sellers of opium nowadays by the truckload. Now, we had a chat with one of my clients and we thought about it, and actually the only way to transcend the past and go beyond is to deal with whatever you have to deal with. And that can only happen by going directly into the experience, directly into the discomfort, seeing it clearly and as it is, and overcoming it that way. So the most helpful way to do that is to drop all the narratives around it and connect with the raw experience itself. Well, clearly we can see that if we're creating a narrative about it, which is a positive thinking school of thought, then we're to one extent or another limiting our ability to experience things as they are. And by freeing ourselves of that compulsion, of that necessity to think about everything in a positive way, we're much more able to connect with its entire reality, deal with it, and move forward. And this is how, by dropping the necessity to always think positively about everything, we can be much more embodied and much more grounded in the present moment, deal with the things that we're facing, and move forward. I hope that makes sense to you. If you have any questions, do let me know. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you next time.